Hey, yo, what's up? You know what it is? Your boy Triple in the building, man. We back with that part 2. Now, welcome to my character overview, and I use that word loosely because this is going to be a little bit of me picking a roster apart and some character stuff. So, I'm going to try to get into it just to touch on the characters a little bit the best way I can. So, and a bonus, you get to hear all the Wiimo stuff for everybody. So, you can take that as a little bonus for me to use. So let's get started. I ain't really not much to say about Mario for real, except Mario finale is off the chain. And probably insert right here will probably be an annotation of a video I made long ago, and you can watch that. I was trying to be funny. I was practicing video editing. Take it for what it is. This dude could have the worst Final Smash in the game. Them Donkey Kong nonsense? Come on. You got to get off that. Come on, for real. Man, Triforce Smash is ugly. It's just as ugly when Toon Link does, but when Link does it, ooh wee, and then do that little stab at the end, man, that's ugly, man. But Link's a great character, man, as usual. Always well-rounded, but a little slow because of all that stuff he carries. Now, Samus is an interesting character because, as you probably know or don't, that when Samus does her final smash, the Super King Kamehameha Bios Beam, she sheds her clothing, which we all love, and she turns into Zero Suit Samus. Now, Zero Suit Samus loses all of her abilities, like in a power suit. She gets her little stun gun, but she gets very agile and uses a lot of more punches and kicks to get the job done. Knowing, knowing when to play Samus or play Zero Suit Samus is a real battle of the minds, and just know you can play as Zero Suit Samus from the start by holding the shield button when you select it before you select your stage. Man, Kirby the same as he ever was. You can still Kirby side, do all that other fun stuff, but it's Kirby, and we all love him. And he's one of my favorite Nintendo characters because he do what he wants to when he wants to, man. I love that. Man, Fox is way different than his Melee version, but he's still a beast and Landmaster. Now, Pikachu no longer has Whack Pichu to worry about, but Pikachu, he's still decent, you know what I'm saying? It's Pikachu, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I wish you had a Roy alternate costume, but I can't be mad at you. Man, Morph's a beast, man. Dancing Blade is just as nasty, if not more nastier than it was in Melee. So, man, people who play Morph, man, seem to have a good time with that move. Mr. Game & Watch a monster, you know what I'm saying? Man, Jackpot, that move is stupid. I'm like, I hit you with a hammer and hit you with a 9 and it's an instant kill? Yeah, that makes you a beast, but because you only hit that every so often, it's not a move I go rely on. Now, Snake, he made a great transition from Metal Gear Solid to this, even though he was in Dream Mix World TV. Enter annotation about game I've already reviewed here. Now, Snake a beast, and get to the chopper! Final Smash is a monster, man. Snake a beast. All his moves are real good, and like I say, man, they really treated him right, man, in his transition from Metal Gear Solid to Super Smash Brothers. Now, it's Ike, man. Ike a beast. You know what I'm saying? Or was or used to, depending on how you ask. Man, shout out to my big brother Gerard, man. My brother from another mother, man. Gorilla Burst Love. Only he knows what that means, but I'll let y'all in on the secret, man. Gorilla Burst Love, that was our code word, so we gonna pick 2 Ikes. But I'm gonna let y'all know, real talk, man. But Ike will be, though, you know what I'm saying? Great. Ace, man, one of my favorite Final Smashers in the game, so can't go wrong with that. Now, I will say this. Now, you can select each of the individual Pokemon, and they all have their own announcement call, but we're not going to get into that here. My thing about Pokemon Trainer, he's a real interesting character because it kind of lends itself to the Pokemon game that he come from. That you have to know when to switch out your Pokemon because Pokemon get tired and they get weaker the longer they're out. So, my only thing about Pokemon Trainer was that there wasn't a female version to select from, but that's a nitpick. Landmaster. More kicks, Landmaster. I prefer the air, I prefer your ass. It's still LANDBASTARDS! We're not even finna go into it. Meta Knight, one of my favorite characters, but damn, man, Meta Knight's a beast. Now, Pit. I wish Nintendo would just go ahead and just make me another Kid Icarus game, but you know, it's just wishful thinking. Man, Pit a beast, you know what I'm saying? As much as everybody scream about Pit spam or whatever, man, he a great character, you know what I'm saying, when you first learn in the ropes or whatever, and he's still one of my favorite characters. I like his black outfit, though. Now, she can Zelda, you can select them, she gets her own announcement, and they share the same Wiimote tone. You know, other than that, you all know the drill about Zelda and Sheik. You know, I'm not going to get into it too much. Now, Diddy Kong, you know, it's Diddy Kong, you know what I'm saying? I wish it was Dixie Kong, but I really don't think she would have made a great transition like Diddy Kong did from Donkey Kong 64 to this. Peanut Pop Guns, man, and he real agile, man. One of the best characters in the game, Trillis or not. Now, as much as Luigi may not be the best character, he has our Wordo. He's channeling his inner Dio. What can you not love about that? Man, Peach the same as she ever was. My only issue with her is that she doesn't have a Rosalina costume. Now, here's an interesting fact about Yoshi's Final Smash. Yoshi's Final Smash is an amalgamation of that one shell, that little shell that like a little half Koopa Troopa will hop into, and it will be all like glowy. Only thing he can't do is like make earthquakes. Less like Ganondorf, less like Captain Falcon, more like Ganondorf, but more like Captain Falcon and less like Ganondorf. It's confusing. He's not much of a clone as he was in Melee, but he's still a beast regardless, and that Final Smash is ugly. Now the Ice Climbers, you know, the Ice Climbers, you know what I'm saying? Chain grabs and all that other stuff, man. Monsters. Man, King Dedede, another one of those characters who should have been in Melee, but you know, man, better late than never, so it is what it is, man. Hammer's nasty, can fly and do all the stuff he did in Kirby, so it's all good. I'm like this, man. I love Wolf the character, but you're not Krystal, okay? I want my sexy foxy with staffs, okay? I'm going to be real. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm like, I've had enough LANDBASTARDS, okay? I've had enough, all right? This was just bad. 3 of technically the same characters, all be tweaked in some special way. You should have been Krystal, and that's just exactly where we're going to leave it. Now, the question is about Lucario is that, did we really need to necessarily replace Mewtwo with Lucario? We replaced the de facto bad guy with the anti-hero. I'm like, okay, Sean Schimmel bunches him, so what? But the thing is this. Is that Lucario beast, but I miss Mewtwo though, man. Mewtwo was one of my favorite characters in Melee though, and I miss playing with him. Man, Ness is my dude. Ness been my favorite character in the series since Super Smash Brothers, because I'm a big fan of Earthbound, whether or not you knew that. But, like I say, you know, like I get into quickly, like I'll get into him, and is that it should have really been one or the other and not both. Because they got similar moves, but they have enough different stuff, you know, to make them different characters. So, you know, hopefully the sequel to Brawl fixes a lot of these things, and the differences between Ness and Lucas should be one of them. Now, you finally get that Mario versus Sonic fight you've all wanted for like ever, but, you know what I'm saying? Sonic decent, but the only really good quality about him is his Final Smash Super Sonic mode. But, you know, other than that, man, he ain't really that much to write home about. He's a really good transition from Sonic games to this, but you know he's not like a beast like Snake is though. Man, I miss Jigglypuff though, for real. I'm like, what got nerfed hard? Man, Captain Falcon, he's not as beastly as he once was, but it's like ever since, you know, I got characters like I really don't play with Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon used to be my main, though. So, you know, I try to get with him every now and then, but, you know, he just don't feel the same. Now, Olimar is real simple. When you have Pikmin, you're God, and when you don't, you suck. That's Olimar game plan up and down. Either you have Pikmin or you don't, and depending on how you is how the battle's gonna go for you. And end of days, ugly. Now, I'll be for real. Man, Ron was one of those characters that had to grow on me before I started to like him. But, once he grew on me, man, he became one of my favorite characters, man. And I pull him out when I'm getting bored. For all purposes, Toon Link is nothing but Young Link for Melee with some stuff from the Wind Waker. Man, Wario's another one of those characters who should have been in the series from the beginning, but better late than never. All this stuff is real good, and he farts. And don't let him eat that garlic, man, because Wario, man, that's ugly. And, of course, Bowser. You know what I'm saying? Bowser just the same, and he gets Giga Bowser for a final smash, so you can't lose with that. This your boy Triple. We get this money. I see y'all in the